is different characters. Like, see the story from different people's perspective. Like, now Yu's been captured. Do we get to... Are we, like, now Yosuke or something? Oh, no. Oh, no, we just got kicked out. Okay. Minus that one. Fair enough. Well, you never know. It might be pretty cool. It's meant to be really good, though, so, you know. It only takes a moment to realize that the three of us are back in the same Takura production studio we were in before we got sent to that world. Rise and Naoto seem to have made ungraceful landings, but they're all right for the most part. Ungraceful landings, you say?
Ow!
I was expecting a picture.
Is this how you treat an idol?
Looks like we're back in the studio. So as soon as we reject the bond that voice spoke of, we're promptly asked to leave.
At least we're all back safe.
Uh-huh. I was honestly bracing myself for the worst. But wait! That reading I got a second ago! It was definitely Tomoe's. I'm certain that's who I picked up on.
The same Tomoe-san we met earlier?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Which one was Tomoe? I'm guessing the order of the interview was the order we find them in. So she's the blue one, right? That's how we're going to identify. You've got the blue one, you've got the pink one, you've got the brown one, and you've got the other one. She in white? Or like green? No, she wasn't green. I think she was a mixture of colours. I think she was mostly white though. That's right. Rise had picked up on some presents right before we were forced out. If it was Tomoe-san, then she must still be trapped there, even as we speak. If that's the case, there's something else I need to confirm immediately. And the others?
What about the other girls? Kanamine Kitchen is Konami-san and 4 other members, right?
I don't know. That place was a lot bigger than I thought. The only reading I picked up on in the moment I had was Tomoe's.
Given what we heard from Konami-san, it's safe to assume the rest of Kanamine Kitchen disappeared around the same time. If you detected Tomoe-san's reading over there, the others are likely to have been taken as well.
Yeah, Naoto's right.
The rumored video clip that plays at midnight, victims who have fallen unconscious, and now a group of missing idols. This does seem to demand an investigation.
First things first, though. What was that world we were in? The name Midnight Stage bothers me.
There were shadows there too. It seemed kind of like the TV world we used to go into.
And then there's that voice. It has to belong to the root of this trouble.
You don't really think it's that, deceased idol behind this, do you?
That's beyond my knowledge. Let's put that possibility aside for now.
Yeah, that's not what we need to focus on right now.
The video that plays at midnight, a world apart from reality, shadows that lurk there, our personas, and the missing victims. Even at this stage, it's clear enough that this is beyond what normal people can handle. We need to sort through the situation and come up with some plan to rescue Tomoe-san and the others.
Either way, I
Midnight
can't leave
Stage,
them in that
yeah.
awful place.
Tall blue hair, yeah.
Please,
So yeah,
Senpai,
I think it's the
Naoto-kun,
order that either they
could
were
you help me
interviewed
out? I want to
or
save
you were
them.
introduced to them with. So it will be Tomoe, the pink one, the white one, then the brown one. Isn't it obvious?
Do you even need an answer to that, Rise?
I'm a bit shocked, in fact. Did you think we'd shrug it off as none of our concern? There are already victims, making this an honest-to-goodness case. And we're the only ones who can solve it.
That's right. Rise was probably serious when she was asking us to do this. But the truth is, we're taken aback that she had to ask. This isn't just anyone. Our friends' friends are in trouble, and she's trying to save them. So of course there's no reason we wouldn't lend a hand.
Yeah.
I mean, we're technically not the only ones that can save them. Other people do have personas.
Now that that's
Just
decided, we
saying.
need a plan. Yosuke and the others will be here in the morning.
Then I suppose these guys might be the only ones that can go into the TV
I'm
world.
sure they'll help us out too.
And let's go over the case once they join us. For now, though, I think we should leave. We need our rest after all.
Right. Things are gonna get busy, so we should rest while we can.
Got it. I'll go ahead and email everyone about the situation. Oh, we shouldn't drag Konami into this, huh? I feel bad, but I won't tell her anything.
Yeah, I agree. It's for her own safety.
Okay, so I'll just contact our gang. Well then, you two ready to go home?
Yeah.
Very much so.
Four members of Kanamine Kitchen missing and a mysterious other world. We might be used to this by now, but I doubt it will be easy. Looks like we'll have a lot to talk about when Yosuke and the others arrive. I follow Rise and Naoto and head towards the studio exit. Well, hey, this game had like a half as long intro. Oh my god. Oh, wait, no, is this the thing with Margaret again? Also, sorry, I hit my microphone. Yeah, it is, okay. So we're not you at the minute, for those that missed this. When we're talking to Margaret, we're not you.
That is how their festival began. What do you
Basically,
think?
this whole thing is us, the player, are being told by Margaret what happened, which is what we just saw. So everything that you and everything that is seemingly sorted, possibly, and then we woke up here. And it was like, oh hey, welcome to the Velvet Room. You're not meant to be here. But hey, do you want to hear a story about someone who was meant to be here, who I made out with?
Fate is truly full of surprises, no?
So pretty? Yeah, she is.
They faced themselves and gained the power to stand up against difficulties.
Oh, you meant the
But their
room.
next trial was quite
Yeah, that's alright, I
different.
guess.
Rather than a contest of strength, it required them to openly express themselves and convey their feelings.
The woman smiles joyously before looking towards you again.
However, this did not deter him, and as if in response to that firmness of will, his power changed its form,
Both.
adapting
Both is good.
perfectly to the new situation. Fascinating, don't you think? By the way, have you thought about why you have found yourself here? Don't worry yourself over it. I don't have that answer for you. I asked only out of my own curiosity. Well then, allow me to show you a little more of the story.
When the woman raises her hand, that same light radiates from it, swallowing the surrounding
Here
scenery.
is where we left off with their festival.
What is the point of this? There's got to be some twist with who we are. We're either like Konami or someone. Takara Studios Productions, whatever it's called, entrance. The next day, Rise calls Naoto and me up. We might as well practice until the others arrive. Just as we're finishing up, I get word that from Yosuke saying they're here. We head down to the Takara Productions lobby to greet everyone as they come over from the train station. It's not long before we see their smiling faces again. I like how they're already in their dancing outfits.
Your friendly bear is back in town.
That makes no sense when you're not in the costume, man.
I need to Google something. That's... Wait, no, this is after... This is after they did the show. Who does... Where is he? He's not in the list. Why is Kanji not in the list? Because that's not Troy Baker, like it is in the game. Because I want to say, in Persona 4... the animation, so the anime series, I want to say it was Matthew Mercer does the voice of Kanji, I think, so I think he does it in this. Voice change I will accept. I have to confirm this, give me a minute. Yeah, he does. Oh, that is definitely him then. That's Big Pog. Big Pog.
Oh man, it's so nice and cool inside the office. I feel like a human being again.
Yosuke seems overwhelmed by the unexpected heat wave and takes exaggerated deep breaths while tugging on his collar. Same old Yosuke. Even though they must have gotten Risei's message about what happened, none of them seem too phased. Though that doesn't necessarily mean they're taking the situation lightly. It's more that they've already made up their minds on what to do.
Glad you're all here.
Hey, have you met any celebrities yet? Are they cute? Tell me everything!
I wonder if I should take back what I said before. Yosuke's not struggling with he's not shrugging this off, is he? Kanji or Teddy is one thing, but seeing him like this makes me worry a little.
There's always someone like him. Come on, Yosuke-senpai. You were just here the other day to film the commercial.
Yeah, but I was too nervous then to think about any of that stuff. Oh, the time has finally come! I'm in a big city, and not some dreary country town.
Actually, one person I didn't check.
With celebrities. It's
Why
like a
did they
dream come
change?
true.
Why did they change Naoto's voice actress? Because Risei's changed because Laura Bailey had schedule confliction, so she couldn't physically do the voice of Risei at the time of when they were doing it, which is very upsetting actually. It's a shame they didn't, push the game back a little bit, considering how Risei heavy this game is.
Well, excuse us for living in such a dreary place.
Is that what you think of Inaba, Yosuke-kun? Ahem. Did you forget that I'm a celebrity too? And a pretty famous one at that?
Yosuke-senpai's been like this the whole trip over here.
Kanji's voice isn't that bad actually, like difference-wise. Like hearing that, you can still hear it's Kanji. It's a bit off, and because it's different, but he tried to mimic what Kanji sounded like in the game. You can kind of hear, whereas Risei and Naoto sound completely different. Like you can hear elements of it, but it's obviously someone different.
He's memorized every damn thing about that Kanamine chicken or whatever.
God, Matthew Mercer's is such a good voice actor.
Kept blabbering on
10 out of
and
10.
on about
10
the
out of
girls
10.
non-stop. Even knows their full names.
Dude, what? You're bringing that up now?
Looks like the whole world's against him. I don't have any way to back him up either. All I can do is keep quiet while making a mental apology to Yosuke. A volley of cold stares and frigid words, enough to blast away the sudden heat wave I launched at my partner.
You're the worst.
Seriously, the worst.
Just completely terrible.
Yosuke, you're awful. I just got here and I'm already catching hell. And Teddy, what are you taking their side for?
Looks like the dream is dead.
Mostly thanks to you. Anyway, that aside, I had a message for you. Dojima-san and Nanako-chan are gonna be running a little late.
Aww.
Sounded like he's been busy with work.
That's too bad.
But then again, maybe it was actually a blessing in disguise that Dojima-san and Nanako are arriving later, since we now know that strange things are happening. I could share what we found out without any pointed questions from Dojima-san. I mean, at this point, it's like with Sojiro. Like, you would just tell them everything, so then you can talk about this in front of them. They don't have to believe you, but at least you don't have to skirt around it. I think at this point, like, Dojima would just be like, yeah, okay, because he accepted the fact that we were the only ones that could save Nanako when Nanako was taken, and like he didn't know what was going on, but he knew only we could do it because there was something else going on. So yeah, wish Teddy was smiling when he said that. So awful.
Come on, cheer up, partner. Just have a little patience,
Hey.
and Nanako-chan will be here in no time.
Hey, Tikin, good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. This looks pretty single player to you. Yeah? It's Persona 4 Dark. What? Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say. Were you thinking it was Saturday? That's why I looked at my phone. I was like, no, it's definitely Friday. going on anymore. And we'd be playing Dark Souls on Saturday anyway.
Man, that
Anyway.
was one hell of a long trip. I've been sitting
Make sure
down
you
so
try-
long,
okay.
my butt's sore.
We really should have taken the express train, but Yosuke had to insist we ride a bus instead.
Dude, you guys are the ones who said you were low on cash. There's no way I could have paid for all your tickets.
I have to say, you three aren't looking very well. Are you okay? Did you sleep badly?
Hey, Tekken, good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Persona 5 dancing looks pretty different. It does actually. It actually has a story this time. The three of us can't help but exchange glances at Yukiko's question. I was planning on getting a good night's rest, but I kept thinking about the case and ended up getting almost no sleep. Seeing the way Naoto and Rise react, it must have been the same for them.
A lot happened last night after all.
You mean that midnight stage stuff? I got most of the story from Rise's email. Though it was so out of nowhere that I had to ask a ton of follow-up questions.
It's not just your dreaming now, dance. Oh, I'm so upset that's what they did with 5. Because they could have just copied this like they did with 5, like a normal Persona 5 with Persona 4. Just copy the story, you'll be fine. Yeah, no, this one actually has a proper story where basically the plot line is, what was it, like 6 months or so after the events of Persona 4 Golden, Rise, who's one of the main characters, is going back into, who's an idol, is going back into show business, and for her big comeback event, they're doing like this big festival thing that she's being a part of as for a comeback, and she's requested all of our friends to be her backing dancers, and so everyone's learning how to dance. So they're actually doing the dances and stuff, but then obviously suspicious things are happening, and people are being taken. Some other idols have been kidnapped into the TV, into this performing world. I would say TV world, but you know, and we just sort of we went there ourselves a minute ago, which is what happened last night. Yeah. But no, so it's actually really cool that these guys are actually in the story they've actually learned how to dance. It's great. I say better dancing the only way they could do is in their dreams, possibly.
I read it too. Those girls are being held captive, right, Rise-chan?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys came all the way out here and I have to ruin it with bad news.
Hey, no need to apologize, Rise-chan. Never fear. All the dance practice I've gotten in lately has been a good workout for me. And I've never missed a day of regular training either. Ta-da! I'm ready for anything.
Count me in too! Look, behold the results of my training with Rise-chan!
Those eyes that will fill you with fear.
1, 2, bam!
And you haven't even seen her angry. Damn. Teddy puts his palms together and keeps his face at a fixed angle while cramming his neck around. Oh, I think I know what that is. That kind of thing is called isolation in dancing terms. But I don't remember Rise ever teaching Teddy any such moves. Where did he learn that?
That has nothing to do with fighting shadows.
You never know. I mean, it's gonna be our dancing that beats him this time around, right?
Oh, right, yeah. Man, why dancing of all things?
We're not sure how that really works.
In fact, there are many things that we don't understand as of yet.
Oh yeah, and the shadows that are in the other world had got dispelled basically and returned to this one, just returned to somewhere after we finished our dance. So the better we dance, the more shadows we defeat. Don't ask.
All we know is that our power won't defeat these shadows. Instead, we've discovered that we can free them by affecting them with our dance.
That's the plot of the game. Great, isn't it?
They're trying to capture us with their dancing too, right?
Whereas in 5 it's just, hey, dance for reasons. I don't know.
That sounds to me like we ought to fight fire with fire.
Expressing ourselves through dance. It sounds exciting.
You guys, this isn't all fun and games.
What a relief. Though everyone is chatting like normal, I can tell that they're already thinking about how to solve this case. As long as they're with us, I'm positive we can get to the bottom of any mystery.
Thanks, everyone. It's time the investigation team got back in action.
Yeah.
I can't remember how many times that's happened by now.
One through friendship earlier, true.
Well, call it fate or
But
whatever.
that's just persona, isn't
If
it?
you ask me, that's just how we are.
But how could you? I'm a god, how could you defeat me? Lol, power of friendship, go!
If we can save people, I'm all for it. I think it's definitely better than doing nothing.
My magnificent moves will save all the innocent idols. And one of them will fall madly in love with me, despite it being forbidden in the world of showbiz.
Like that had happened. Man, I really can't take you anywhere. Wait a sec. What if Teddy's got a point? What if he's not entirely wrong this time? Is there even the slimmest of slim chances that it could happen for me?
Never, as long as you're thinking like that.
Ah, you're all here. I hope your long trip was a smooth one.
Oh, hey, Inoue-san.
You turned to see the voice coming from behind us and find Inoue-san coming towards us with his usual smile. He must have been passing by when he noticed us. He seems a little more tired today, though. Is it because of the Konami Kitchen girls being missing?
I hope I wasn't interrupting anything.
Isn't this our chance? Want to try and get some information out of him?
Shine a light in his face. Where were you last night?
Wow, you're all in costume. Now the show's still a ways off, but you seem so fired up already.
Well, we were thinking we should do a full group dress rehearsal. But we didn't know if there was any place to change, so we just wore our costumes.
I see. But you know, there are plenty of changing rooms available here. Goodness, Kanji-kun, your hair certainly stands out. It really packs a punch.
Yeah, it's so much better than dark hair.
You think so? Guess I'm used to it. I mean, I had it like this for the longest time. Oh, but this festival's the last time I'm gonna wear this punk getup, though.
No, Kanji, this is how you should look forever.
I made up my mind to stop acting like a badass and be more like who I really am.
Oh, I am still suspicious of Inoue-san. Like, it could be him. Because he always just sort of turns up conveniently, like somebody else we know.
Ah, I see. That sounds like a fine idea. I must say, those costumes look splendid on all of you. I guess that sort of natural high schooler look can't be faked. People respond well to that sort of thing. The outfits seem to fit well, too. I'm glad we went to the trouble to have them custom tailored.
That's right. The thing Inoue-san was most particular about was how we're genuine high school students. That's what I was saying. Because of that, we all had to carefully bring back our look from when we used to be when we used to all go to the same high school. Everyone got excited and worked with each other together, hairstyle and things just to the way it was then. Me too. Even though I go to a different high school now, I'm wearing an outfit that looks like a match to their school uniform. The whole thing gives me an honest sense of nostalgic joy.
Oh, by the way, can I ask you something, Inoue-san?
What is it? I'll try and answer if I can.
Well, it's about the Love Meets Bonds festival. Kanami Kitchen is performing in that too, right?
That's the plan. What about it?
Oh, it's nothing important. I'm a huge fan of theirs, so I was just wondering if I could, say hi to them, that's all.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, they're all pretty busy right now.
Huh? Really? That's weird. I mean, most of the group is in the
Oh, ignore him. Just carry on.
Chie instantly covers Teddy's mouth and motions for us to keep talking. That was a close one. Teddy, for his part, is still flailing his arms and legs while Chie shushes him. Seeing a question forming in Inoue-san's eyes, we slip between him and Teddy, trying to gloss over Teddy's slip-up with our smiles.
I mean, of course they're busy. I'm sorry I even asked. He'll be fine. Man, what a shame, though.
Oh, but Konami-chan is in the midst of a poster photo shoot in the studio here. Why don't you go see her later? Rise-chan can show you the way. She'll probably sign an autograph.
An autograph? Seriously? I mean, that'd be great. Then I guess we'll go stop by later.
You must be tired from the long trip, though, so get some rest first. Well, I have a meeting to attend, so you'll have to excuse me.
Okay, see you later, Inoue-san.
Can I just say, I absolutely love the fact that this game is basically entirely voiced outside of the your own thoughts thing. It is a godsend. Like, I struggle to read this bit. Do you think I could read all of this? Nah, screw that. We see Inoue-san off and give a sigh of relief. Phew, looks like we managed to squeeze some information out of him without raising any suspicion.
Yosuke-senpai, your acting sucks. I was afraid Inoue-san would pick up on it. You too, Teddy. What were you thinking letting that slip?
I'm deeply sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Well, at least it's clear now. From how he was acting, those Konami girls ain't come back yet.
Mm-hmm. There's no doubt about it. It must have been Tomoe-san herself that Rise-chan picked up on.
There's no doubt. It was brief, but that couldn't have been anyone else. I'm positive that reading was Tomoe's.
It's decided then. Let's all watch that video at midnight tonight, and we'll head into the midnight stage once more. What? Did I say something odd?
No, Do. Every now and then you say some pretty nutso stuff like it's no big deal.
I didn't think too much about how we were going in there, but that sounds pretty scary.
There's no other way. We don't know any other means of getting in. In any case, time is of the essence. Come on, let's hurry to the studio.
Naoto must have been pretty embarrassed. She hurries on ahead, leaving us behind. We all look around before following her. One way or another, we ride into battle at midnight. We'll meet with resistance on the midnight stage. If we spend the time until then working on our dance moves, I think we can learn a lot from each other. With a reinforced resolve to save the missing girls, I slowly follow my trusty friends.
That reminds me, we didn't get too many chances to all rehearse together. There's probably a lot we can learn from each other, so let's get as much practice as time permits.
So I wonder if this is like an actual gameplay thing, or if this is just. No. I think because we've already because there were no doubles in the first one, so I think that's the second tutorial you can do.
This non-stop
which we've done both
brutal.
tutorials.
My legs are killing me.
Also, imagine having 2 tutorials and the second one in the story mode, and the second one being 2.5 hours in. We've been practicing the routine ever since everyone arrived, and Yosuke finally speaks up in defeat. That's to be expected. Rise's the only one who managed to keep dancing throughout the rehearsal, and Yosuke was the only holdout not taking any breaks.
We are appearing
Mini
at a
breaks.
professional concert after all. Plus, there's the midnight stage to worry about. We need practice.
Yeah, that stuff about fighting through dance, it sounds pretty hard.
It does, but we have to do it.
Good job, guys. You're all working real hard. I didn't think our routine would come together so well from the get-go. That's why I think I'm gonna give you a reward, Yosuke-senpai.
A reward? Did you have something for me?
You like Hanami Kitchen, right? Well, why don't we go check out Konami's photo shoot?
Ooh, seriously?
Photo shoot. Are we gonna get banned?
Everyone
I feel like
else
we're gonna
wants
get
to go
banned.
too. Plus, I want to introduce you all to Konami. Come on, you senpai. Shake a leg or we're gonna leave you two behind.
I'm coming, of course we'll go with you. Let's just hang on a sec.
That's what that was about. I was wondering what she was talking about with everyone over there. Rise's very good at this sort of thing. You could say she has a knack for making people smile. I've already met Konami-san, so I honestly just wanted to practice a little more. But if everyone else is going, I might as well tag along. I quickly towel off before heading towards the entrance while everyone is waiting. I thought something else was going to happen. Never mind. Oh, okay, it's not anything terrible. That's good.
Oh, there she is! Damn! Her head's so tiny! And look how long her legs are.
Mm-hmm. That is pretty amazing. I wonder what size she is in front.
Why was... I'm sure. When we arrived at the studio where Konami-san is, Rissy pokes her head in to greet the staff inside and explain to them about us. Thanks to her, we're allowed to stay and watch the photo shoot from a distance, as Konami-san is bombarded with blinding flashes.
Wow-wee! She's so cute! Her chest is like BAM! While her waist is so slim, she's totally Yosuke's type!
Hey, keep it down! Wow, though, that's really her. Seriously, thanks so much for letting us see the real Kanamine.
I can't bother her while the shoot's going on, but I'll make sure to introduce you all later. You have to be on your best behavior, though. Promise?
Yes, yes. I swear on the Junes name that I won't cause a scene.
I swear on the Yosuke name that I won't cause a scene either.
That makes no sense. Then why are you swearing by me?
Uh-oh.
Rise Kujikawa, what is the meaning of this? Are you on some sightseeing trip with that group of yours? If it's a field trip you're interested in, could you take it elsewhere?
Oh crap! It's Miss Ochimizu!
Rissy furrows her brow and looks away. Miss Ochimizu, the producer of the LMB Fest, who was so harsh towards us yesterday, is standing imposingly before us, as if to block our way.
Who's this nasty hag?
Nice, Kanji. I mean, he's not wrong. She's the producer.
She's the general producer of the festival we're performing in. Her name is Miss Ochimizu.
Dude, are you serious? The general producer of the Love Meets Bonds Festival is Kyoka, the Empress Ochimizu?
Oh, the Empress. Huh, so it's Margaret.
You know about her, Yosuke?
Of course I do! She's always on TV! She's this super scary lady who has no problem making other celebrities cry!
I don't get it, but it sounds like she's sorta important.
Honestly, we've had enough complications already. I don't need any more cropping up. Perhaps I should demand extra payment from Takara Productions for having to deal with these rude children.
The hell'd you say?
Whoa, hold it, Kanji, give me a break! Dude, wait, do you hear something?
What is this? Where's it coming from?
Huh? Hey, Soundtex, what's going on?
I hear it too. It's a song that's faintly echoing from somewhere. I wouldn't forget a song like this. The Midnight Stage.
It's that song we heard yesterday right before we fell into the Midnight Stage.
Senpai, look.
I look to see Konami-san raise a hand upwards, curious gaze in her eyes even. I follow her gaze and catch sight of something all too familiar. That same strange light we saw yesterday in the studio where we heard this eerie song.
Oh, what is this? Could this be a close encounter of some kind?
This doesn't make sense. It's not midnight. What's going on?
There's no time for that! Konami's gonna get taken!
Konami is what?
Miss Ochimizu, please move aside!
Excuse us?
Push!
My things are surprisingly bold.
Rize and Yukiko push Miss Ochimizu out aside and rush towards Konami-san. The rest of us follow us close behind.
Wait! I said wait!
Lol, get wrecked, old lady.
Konami! Get away from that light!
Huh? Rise-senpai?
Oh.
Miss Ochimizu?
Wait, so everyone can see it? We all try to shield Konami-san from the ribbons shooting out from the eerie light hovering near the ceiling. But Miss Ochimizu is faster than any of us to push and pushes at Konami-san herself, getting caught up by the ribbons instead. She made a snap decision. Miss Ochimizu knew Konami-san was in danger, but she couldn't have known what would happen next. She was trying to protect Konami-san. I looked towards her with some surprise as she scolds Konami-san.
How troublesome. Don't I always tell you not to space out like that?
I mean, she's still evil, right? Like, this is the whole, oh, you thought I was evil, but look, I'm actually good thing. And then it actually turns out they were evil all along, and this is all just a ploy to throw us off the trail.
Miss Ochimizu?
Listen, if something happens to me, go to Inoue. The festival must...
She got dragged in! What are we gonna do?
Mayhaps. We're going in!
We follow her. Come on, everyone.
Yeah!
How do they even get up there? We all chase after Miss Ochimizu. I hate her name. And throw ourselves towards the eerie light. Just because it worked once doesn't mean it will work. We'll make it through a second time. I pray for everyone's safety as I throw myself into the light after them. So is it like a gravity thing? Like if they jump and reach up to it, it then sucks them in? If only they had the voice of love to take them higher.
Whoa!
Nice. Ooh.
Looks like we made it.
Ow! I fell right on my butt.
Boy. Just we caught sight of a faint light. We were suddenly thrown out somewhere. We all managed to keep our balance as we land, and when I look around, I see that everyone is safe, though Teddy and Kanji appear to have landed right on Yosuke.
Well, at least we made it in one piece.
That took a while. I was worried I might get separated from everyone and be one lonely bear.
You know,
It's just noises in the dark. I thought that. But then I've just realised not to question it at this point.
Can you guys chat after you get off of me?
The hell you doing, Yosuke-senpai?
What's with that tone? I'm the victim here.
Alright, no fighting. Huh. Is this the midnight stage?
I take the chance to check my surroundings once again. It's a dark, eerie place filled with bizarre objects and patterns. It's a familiar sensation, and then there's that eerie song I hear echoing from somewhere. There's no doubt, this place must be the midnight stage. However...
Yeah, but this place looks different from where we were before.
Last time, that voice seemed keen on capturing Rise-san. It invited us directly to a prepared stage. Perhaps we're being treated differently this time because we forced our way in.
What is that voice?
It's the master of the midnight stage, and probably the culprit behind this.
Didn't I say this place is off limits to unauthorized personnel? Or do you want to connect with us after all?
Also, where's Miss Ochimizu? I know she was grabbed, but we went in pretty quickly after her. The eerie voice echoes from all directions, making it hard to tell where it comes from. Though we're on guard and searching for the source of this eerie voice, we don't have even a chance of finding them.
Enough with these games! Who are you? Release Tomoe and the others right now, and Miss Ochimizu too!
Release them? That wouldn't be right. Can't you see they're happier here?
Burp, no worries.
Happy? Is it serious? They're locked up here by force. There's no way they're happy about that.
Do I see some new faces here? Good. You can connect with us too.
You're not willing to listen, huh? Then we'll have to do it the hard way.
Do what you want. You'll understand eventually.
Suddenly, the choking of oppressive aura disappears, and it feels as if the air has at least gotten a little easier to breathe. Most likely, it's because the source of that voice has vanished from this
The
area.
atmosphere seems different. Is it gone?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just glad we weren't cast out like last time.
That aside, I really don't like how this place feels. It looks fun and all, but it totally doesn't feel that way. It's kind of like my world, and I can smell some familiar scents from way off. But it doesn't feel connected to my world.
You mean the TV world?
Yeah, it might be in the same neighborhood, but I don't think there are any ways to go back and forth.
So this midnight stage is a world all its own.
By the way, is that the entrance? It branches off in 2 different paths.
Right and left. We look to where Chie is pointing. Sure enough, there looks to be a giant gate that splits the path into 2 directions. The atmosphere seems to be welcoming us to some kind of event. It feels somehow wrong though, and I quickly look away from it.
Hold on, let me search around. Come, Himiko!
Whoa. I know you told us already, but we really can summon our personas here. But we can't use them to fight with, right?
We tried, but what the voice said was true. No acts of aggression worked. Whether it was using my persona or Naoto's gun. No one hurts or gets hurt. That must be the rule here.
No one gets hurt, huh? That sounds fishy already. It's way too good to be real.
Indeed. Also, that voice used bizarre ribbon-like objects it referred to as eternal bonds. They seem to be what kept the shadows bound to this world. When I was caught by one myself, I could clearly tell that it wasn't any true bond, but outright brainwashing. No one should be allowed to force someone to discard their very self just for the sake of another's desires.
That's why we need to show them how we feel with our dancing.
Hey, I found them! Tamami is through here, and Tomoe is further in the back.
As everyone nodded to my words, Rise's voice echoes sharply, as like she's found Tomoe-san and the others' readings. Rise's ability has really improved lately. The persona is one strength of heart, so if her power has gotten stronger, it proves that Rise has grown a lot. In this case, though, Rise fighting their readings was proof of a bitter truth for
I'm
us.
sensing Sumomo and Nozomi down the other path. Guess we were right about all 4 of them being over here. But Tomoe's reading is much weaker than yesterday. The others seem pretty weak too. We need to get them out of here.
I was hoping this wouldn't be the case. We better hurry.
Then why don't we split up into 2 teams? That way, each team can save 2 of the girls.
There are 2 forks to the
Oh
path,
yeah, there
and it
are 8
seems
of
like
us.
They come together again further down.
Because you know you have the dancer and then the back-in dancer that joins for the what is it? The fever time.
If we do like Yukiko-senpai says, we should be able to meet up there.
Everyone nods at Rise's words. I see. Even if we split up into 2 teams, if we split up into 2 teams here and go through different entrances, we'll still be guaranteed to meet up again later.
That takes care of that. Okay, Rise is a pro, and Yu's already won once with his dancing, so they should be on different teams.
In that case, me and Naoto will go with Rise. Might as well just split up at what year we're in, yeah?
I guess that's fine. I just wasn't expecting that from you.
We've actually been talking. Like, we can't keep relying on our senpai forever, you know?
That's correct. We thought we should find our own way of working that suits us. I hadn't expected to put it to the test here, but it would be a good opportunity. I'll support Kanji-kun's proposal as well.
Aww.
Whoa! You guys have been thinking about this a lot, huh?
I bet you guys never knew we talked about stuff like that. If you keep treating us like kids, we'll surpass you before you know it.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm with Kanji on this one too.
All right, let's make it a competition. We'll see which team can rescue these girls faster. Bring it on!
Hey! What about me? Which team am I on?
You're coming with us. If they had 5 on their team and we only had 3, that wouldn't be fair, would it?
I'm getting fired up! The time has come for me to overcome the great wall that is Sensei and fly out into the vast world beyond.
Fly away from Junes first, will ya?
Anyway, we'll each rescue 2 girls, then meet up at the rendezvous point, okay? I'll make sure to keep an eye on you guys, and if anything happens on our end, I'll let you know with my persona.
I hope you don't mind us going on ahead. We'll see you in a bit.
Senpai, you better not let your guard down and get your asses handed to you by some weird thing.
Some weird thing. Kanji, Naoto, Rise, and Teddy each gave us a big smile as they ran past the giant gate. Looks like they're off to a great start. Our team, on the other hand, is still astounded by our juniors' unexpected growth, watching them dart
Did they just
off.
totally steal the spotlight?
Wow, they've all grown up before we knew it. I felt like I was watching them leave the nest for the first time.
Yukiko, you sound like my mom.
We should hurry too. We need to save Tomoe-san and Tamami-san as fast as we can.
All right then. 3rd year investigation team, you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
You bet.
Oh yeah, they're in 3rd year now, aren't they? We can't fall behind either. Of course, our objective is to rescue the kidnapped members of Kaname Kitchen, and this isn't a race or anything. But even then, we'll take on the road ahead with everything we have, and keep a step ahead. End of chapter 1, I'm guessing? Hey. I'm intrigued, like, because it's got the lines connecting it. I wonder if it's going to split off and then that's when you do the other team. Right, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, and when we come back we'll start chapter 2. So yeah, back in just a minute. There we go, I'm back, sorry about that. I just thought I'd quickly check my Amazon delivery for my mouse and keyboard, and it's gone from 4:30 to 8:30 to arriving between 6:45 and 8:45. So luckily, it'll probably turn up when we finish streaming, so that's cool. But anyway, hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Anyway, let's go and maybe actually do some more dancing. After splitting from Kaji and the others and travelling further down the path, the atmosphere starts changing. It's a creepy sight, but how do I put it? It feels like the surroundings and parts have been kind of standardized. It looks like the others are feeling the same thing. They're glancing around with worried expressions on their faces. Oh.
This is a very different look compared to the last
Welcome
place.
to the circus, I think is what the sign says.
What is this? It's starting to look like some weird circus.
The TV world changed according to the mind of whoever appeared on the Midnight Channel, right?
Hey Angela, welcome back. Let's come back during breaks. I mean, it was like a 2-second break. 2 minutes at most.
There's shadows around, and we can call our personas here. So does that mean this midnight stage works the
Break's
same
a strong word.
You're telling me someone's mind looks like a circus on the inside? That, raises a lot of questions.
Maybe it's because they see themselves as a clown. Because of all the performances and they have to do.
Welcome to Tamami Residue's Midnight Stage.
It's my guess
That
anyway.
voice! Stop hiding and show yourself!
And why should I do that? I don't see any reason to bother with you.
What?
Yosuke's anger is only natural. You can't see any whoever's speaking, and we still haven't figured out what it's trying to do. It's like our words aren't even reaching it. That's not important now. If it's not going to listen, we just need to at least draw out as much information as we
You just said
can.
this was Tamami-san's stage. Is she up ahead?
Yes, she is. And her performance is about to begin. She's going to become the Tamami everyone wants. A true star, shining bright.
Got more strawberry yogurt?
Eternal concert.
Nice.
Rise told me about your spiel. Becoming the you that others want, huh? That's just letting yourself be brainwashed.
Brainwashed? Not at all. This is for Tamami's sake. Forcing others to deal with your true self won't make anyone happy. To her, there's no point in being someone that nobody loves. But if she becomes the Tamami everyone wants, then everyone will love her. Nothing could make her happier.
A white hot flash runs through my mind. I knew the voice wouldn't listen to us, but I didn't think it would be like this. The voice has no ill intentions. It truly believes it's doing this for Tamami's sake.
This doesn't look good. Nothing we say is getting through.
Who else would be after Tamami's best intentions, but doing it in a really sinister way? Couldn't possibly be the producer that makes celebrities cry just to boost their ratings. No, couldn't possibly be that. That would be ridiculous.
In any case, I'm sorry you've come all this way.
Ah, whoops, I turned on my Switch controller.
But I'm afraid there's no admission for those without a ticket.
Intensifies. Oh no, it's shadows. Whatever shall we do? If only we knew a way to get rid of them. Black mist starts to swirl up in front of us, eventually taking form and blocking our way forward. Shadows.
What the? Shadows connected by ribbons, just like Naoto-kun said.
Be careful, don't get caught.
Come on, connect with us. If you do, I'll let you join us and see Tamami on stage.
As if triggered by the voice, that eerie song begins playing, causing all the shadows to dance. I instinctively look away, but it's futile. Since this world amplifies the ability to express yourself, their dance goes past simple visual appeal and reaches directly into our minds. Losing strength, I struggle to fight back against the urge to join the shadows.
This song again.
I know I was warned, but I didn't think it would be this bad.
Oh crap, they're getting closer!
Everyone hang in there. Don't let the pressure overwhelm you.
Yosuke nods and takes a step forward. Meeting his eyes, I instantly understand what he's going to do. Yosuke, you've got this.
Good thing Rise assigned each of us a song to work on. Dancing is expressing ourselves. I still don't quite get it.
Yeah, I guess that explains why they have different songs.
Give it a Yosuke! You're gonna
Imagine if the story mode, they all just played the same song. So everyone danced to the exact same song, and it was just one song for like 20 times.
Sorry, but I got dibs on this one.
Senpai, everyone, are you alright?
Oh, cool.
Rise, perfect timing. I need my song.
Yosuke Senpai's track? Okay, I'm on it. I'll turn it up full blast.
I like how Rise is just a DJ at this point.
Wait! Alright, Rise, hit it!
What was his again? Oh, it was, not Sensation. What was it called?
Alright, hit the music!
Your Affection, that was it.
better nail this, Yosuke!
Yup!
Oh, I could do... Ooh, yeah, I'll turn that on. Oh, that's note sound effect. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, bring it on whenever!
It's because the noise was putting me off when I got the when I hit the notes. It's still sort of there, but it's not as sharp.
I'm gonna make this look good!
Also, thanks for the frame rate.
You're rocking it!
Looking good! Oh, you're pretty good too, Yosuke!
Haha, not bad, Chie. That was some sharp footwork.
Good, I can sense both your passion.
That was the best performance ever! The power of meat and work!
I'm gonna be really upset if the, you know, the Juness Festival song that they performed? You know, where they all play instruments. I'll be really upset if that's not on here.
There! Okay, bring it on whenever! There!
You're on fire! It's my time in the spotlight! That's the spirit! Keep going! Nice! Oh, you're pretty good too, Yosuke! What's
Huh? Way to go, Chie!
Good, I can sense both your passion.
Amazing moves, Chie! Should I learn Kung Fu too? Yup!
Wow, those last 3 notes were awful.
Persona!
Smashed it.
Yeah, I feel like I nailed that!
You were moving great, Yosuke! Good going!
I only got one miss, and that was only because that was after I unpaused it and everything. Kind of annoying. I kind of lost it at one point with the goods, but